Hey guys, Mr. Overon here with Mr. Overon's Tarot Reading Services, and it's the day after Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to take a moment and say how thankful I am for everyone in my life. My viewers, the people who subscribe to my blog, my clients, my friends, my family. Um, I've done a lot of retrospective thinking over the last couple of days, and we are now day 2 into the Mercury retrograde, and I decided that I'm not going to let this retrograde get the best of me this time around, that I was going to every morning wake up, have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. It's been coffee lately because I got this pumpkin pie or this pumpkin spice coffee from Keurig that is just amazing. And I know it's like total white girl of me to even talk about pumpkin spice whatever, because I'm usually like the first person who's against it, but this is really good stuff. Um, and it's pumpkin spice by Private Select from Kroger, just in case you guys are wondering. Anyways, but yeah, last night I went out and I did some pre-Black Friday shopping and was able to get a few items for my friends and family. I'm going back out today, which is technically Black Friday, but this is going to be uploaded a couple of weeks from now, so sorry about that, guys. Anyways, so yeah, I just while I was out shopping and on the way home and part of last night, I was just thinking about how thankful I am for the people who have come into my life over the years and the people who are still there, and for the continuing friendships that I've made, and those friendships with those people that even if we don't talk on a daily basis, we at least still communicate on Facebook or whatever. Um, I sent out a bunch of texts yesterday to friends that I had to leave behind in California when I moved here to Washington, friends who live back east, and then to my Facebook friends and family, and so on and so forth. I realized that throughout the years, even though I may have been alone, I wasn't lonely because I had these amazing people in my life. And here in Washington, I have such an amazing support group. And I just realized last night how much they really do mean to me. And so that is, to me, the spirit of Thanksgiving, is taking time to retrospectively look at your life, even if it's just within the last year. You know, you have this time to look back at all the struggles, all the hardships, all the heartbreaks, people who have passed on, new births, graduations, milestones being met, so on and so forth. And 2018 really has kicked me in the balls, to be absolutely blunt, but at the same time, it has just been a real eye-opener. It has let me see who my true friends are, who those people who say they're my friends are, and everyone in between. Um, I've done a lot of growth over the last year, which has been amazing to me, even though it's been scary. I feel that my spirituality is in a better place, and I feel like my spirituality is becoming more of a presence in my life, like I have been wanting for a long time. Even though I'm a solitary practitioner, I do have witch friends, and I have one lady who was a client who has now become my friend, and I've kind of become her mentor, and just kind of teaching her my ways and helping bring her up in the craft. And so all these things have kind of culminated over the last few days, and last night was the full moon, and I couldn't get to sleep, and I was just trying to figure out why couldn't I sleep. And it was because, it was the day of thanks, and after I went out and did a little bit of shopping, I came back and I went over to my friend's house and was out there. They decided to have a bonfire after their dinner, and so I stopped by, and it was just really nice to sit around this fire, draw in the elements that were all around us, pull in that fire energy, pull in that loving energy from the group that was there, and to be out in nature under the full moon, crisp, clear winter sky, just so much emotion hit me. And there were a few times where I started tearing up, and I had to blame it on the campfire smoke, but it was just really nice. And so I want to impart that to you in this video today. Take a moment to reflect on this past year and look at all the negative aspects that have happened. Maybe you've lost a job, your car has broken down, or something, Just look at those negative aspects and flip it. What was the positive that came from those negative experiences? So you might have wanted to start walking and are exercising, so your car breaking down has caused you to start exercising. You might have wanted to save money, and so you had to give up a hobby that you really enjoyed, or had to give up doing something that you really enjoyed. But what has that trickled into? And for me, it's really hard for me a lot of times to see the positive aspects of things, because I'm one of those people that don't react to change really well, which is very interesting since, I'm a witch and we can conjure our and manifest our own destinies and stuff like that. But I'm one of those people that if it's a negative situation, I react in a very why is this happening right now sort of way. The next day it's full on rage and anger, like, you know what, forget this situation, I'm gonna be better because of it, I'm gonna kick ass, take names. And I put all that negative energy, I flip it into positive, and that becomes my motivating force to get me through whatever situation is going on. A personal story, just recently, within the last 3 weeks, my car got a flat tire. I take it to the local tire shop. They wanted $383 to repair it. I didn't have that kind of cash laying around. So I hustled, and I did everything I could to get the money to manifest. I burnt money candles, I did money spell rituals, I just worked every aspect and every angle that I had available to me, and I was able to come up with the money to pay for my tires. I still owe $129, but I was able to manifest that need for that money, and because of it, I've been able to bless other people. And so that was my lesson, was that I needed to bless people because I had this blessing. There's people out there that don't have cars or have had to give up their independence and things like that. So that's what has happened for me. I have an elderly friend who has been having some serious, massive car troubles, and I've been lighting candles for her, doing spells, trying to resonate that energy so that she can get her things taken care of in a timely manner. But at the same time, I've also made myself open to her so that now that I have the blessing of my car being up and running, that I can bless that and pass that on to her and help her out. The other day she needed to go to the store. Now, I live quite a distance away from her. I live about 12 miles away from her. And, like, she lives over here, and I live way the heck over here in the boonies, okay? So it takes me a good 15 to 30 minutes to get to her. But I drove to her, and I took her around to do all of her errands and everything she needed to do. And then when I went to drop her off, this old gentleman that I've never met before, he peeks his head in the window as she's getting out, and he says, "Sir, can I please ask you for a ride?" Ooh, tugged on my heartstrings, let me tell you. I have a soft spot for the elderly because I was so close to my grandparents, and he really wasn't going out of my way. And I said, "You know what? Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and get you into this car. Let me make you comfortable. Where do you need to go?" Now, I was sitting on empty when this happened, and I still had to get all the way back home. But I did it out of the kindness and the generosity of my heart without the aspect or the need for repayment. I didn't do it from a place of, well, if I do this for you, then something good's going to come down the pipeline for me. Don't ever do that. If you are going to do good for the sake of doing good, then you're going to be rewarded. But I see too many people out there on these streets talking about, "Oh, well, look at what I did. I fed the homeless. I gave this away. I did this for this person." They are looking for gratification and justification for them doing good. And they are the very first people that have the shittiest karma come back on them. If you're going to do something out of love and from a place of light and blessing. Because when you put blessings on other people, you bring blessings back upon yourself. I know somebody who is a friend that does that. They're constantly, "Oh, I did this for you. I did that for this person. I done this for this person." And they live the most horrendous life I have ever seen in anyone. Nothing ever goes right. The little bit of blessings that they do get into their life, they end up negating out by doing bad to others, or being jealous, or putting out this air of, "Well, I'm better than you because of XYZ." And then it's like almost a week after they have boasted about this good deed that they've done, that calamity comes into their life and they just fall to pieces. So take some time to retrospectively look at your life and look at the negatives, things that you thought were absolute shit, and try to see the positive in it. I know that's extremely hard to do. I really do get that, but that is what I am doing right now, and it has made me so thankful for everything that has been coming into my life and for what I've been able to manifest. So that is my holiday blessings to you. I am praying, I am sending out energy, I am sending out light, I am sending out love and blessings to all of you. So I hope that this holiday and this upcoming year is going to be good for you. Whatever your religion is, whatever your thoughts on the metaphysics may be, it doesn't matter. I'm putting this blessing on you from one human to the other. So I hope you all have had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And that you and your family and friends and loved ones are safe and continue to be happy, healthy, and safe throughout Christmas, Yule, whatever it is that you practice. And yeah, so I will wrap all this up. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, please leave them in the comment section down below. And if you would like to have a reading or have some spell work done, please send me an email at Mr. Overon or mroveron@gmail.com, or go to the website mroveron.com, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, witches!